I don't know about you guys, but I have chills tonight. I've been waiting for this moment for a long, long time, as has the WWE Universe. Finally, things are going to get settled. We've waited long enough. Let's get this thing started. Going to be... Oh, this can't be good.
What are you talking about? This is awesome.
Yeah, for who?
Making his way to the ring from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at... Making his way to the ring from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 280 pounds, Scott Hall. And his opponents, first, at a combined weight of...
Look who's here, the Hall of Famer. Bang, DDP.
And his opponents, first, from parts unknown, weighing in at 370 pounds, the Monster.
Here we go again, 3-on-3 action underway now.
Guys, I have a feeling this is the type of match we'll go back and look at 3 or 4 times over the course of next week.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle. Boom, what impact. Oh my goodness, crushing it. This might be it. Oh my. Ooh, right to the face. Suplex. Ooh. Ooh, right to the face.
Destroyed.
Straight right. Good night. Harsh impact.
Boom, right across the small of the back.
Drop kick. Beautiful. What a stop. Good grief.
Looks a bit off his game here.
We all know, though, this guy has plenty of fight left in him.
You never want to count a competitor out, but things don't seem to be going in his favor here.
Shoulders on the back. It's going to take a lot more than that to keep him down.
Wow.
Looks like he's starting to sweat now, but he's not appearing too worse for wear. At least not yet, anyway.
You know, there's an art to being a successful tag team competitor. And right now, he resembles more of a finger painter. He seems more motivated than ever heading into this match, which makes me think he still has plenty of fight left in him. DDP's career began in the late 1980s as a manager in the AWA.
Oh, no. We know what this is. And he releases the hold.
I don't think he had it fully locked in.
What a clothesline! Ouch! Knocked off his feet.
Now that's a takedown.
He's looking a little off balance.
Oh, man.
In the 90s, WCW is where Diamond Dallas Page emerged as a competitor. DDP launched offensives against the NWO, Ric Flair, Sting Goldberg, and perhaps his greatest rival, Randy Macho Man Savage.
DDP earned championship after championship, which included 3 reigns as the WCW World Heavyweight Champion. In 2001.
He's looking at it.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
You gotta believe this one's over.
This just might be enough for him to take the victory here.
Talk about getting knocked into the middle of next week.
Counter here. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Wow, I thought he was a goner. He's flipped the switch, that's for sure.
Look out, there he goes. Knocked it. Scott Hall going for an early pin. You're not going to win many matches that easily.
Way too early.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Slam down hard.
Warm up the bus, this one is over. Can that beat Kevin Nash? He'll be getting
Incredible impact.
great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Oh, clothesline. Man.
Wow, I'm just as surprised. That might be it.
Too close for comfort.
Just when you thought it was over. Wow.
Beautiful technique.
Boom. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Ooh, what impact. And he's heading back in.
Oh, that was a long way down. Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
Oh, and a snap there.
That'll give you whiplash.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
When this guy's on, look out. Back between the ropes. What a strike. You gotta believe this one's over. Vertical suplex. Nice. Damn it. He's in full control now. And one reversal from Diamond Dallas Page.
There it comes. Just
Pure devastation. That should do it.
That one was even more impressive than the first time we saw it.
He's making a statement here with this attack. He's in control. He's got him covered. Inside the ring now. Ooh. Wow. What a punch.
That's how you stop your opponent.
Nash is all business time. Clothesline. Got the shoulders down. Dug down deep and gets the shoulder up.
There was no quit in this man tonight.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. Diamond Dallas Page is measuring. Impactful slam. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. And there's the reversal from Diamond Dallas Page.
beautiful technique.
And if he hits this one's over. He knows he's in trouble. Man, what a slam.
Just when you thought it might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over.
And now one more.
That's what he was looking for, Michael.
Penny predicament.
And he got a near fall out of it.
It's hard to believe, but it looks like he still has some gas left in the tank.
Look at this. Shoulder tackle.
Got Hall right where he wants it. Through with an earth-shattering spine buster.
That was glorious. To think, I almost wrote him off earlier.
That might be the end of Kevin Nash. The shoulders are down.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
How much more punishment can he score the pin? Oh, and he breaks up the pin. Kevin Nash, this is going to be big.
DDT.
Kick to the... Bang! Now it's Hall being pushed to the limit.
This six-man tag team match certainly seems to be getting the best of him here.
Things look bleak right now. He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does. Oh boy, he is rolling. DDT!
He may get the 3 count right here.
This is it. Sit out. Slam.
Hall's on fire, and nobody can contain him right now.
We've got a cover. Now back to the ring. 1.
Ooh, what impact. Whoa, he picked up steam and shows no signs of letting up.
It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over.
A striking blow.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Eludes that one.
Clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
He's going for the pin. This could be it. What a stomp. Good grief. Oh my goodness, crushing it.
Kevin Nash is just toying with his opponent now.
Oh, nasty impact.
Dodges that one.
And Kevin Nash, too quick that time.
Showing some quickness there. Oh, and he reverses it.
So much damage to the neck.
He's got the shoulders down. 1, 2. And he got a near fall out of it.
This is amazing.
We've got the pump handle hooked. Severe damage being inflicted to the back.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of the match, guys. That might be... What a six-man tag match.
And here's another glance at these superstars in action.
Overall, this match was average at best. But not every match is going to be memorable. In fact, I've almost forgotten it happened already.
Here are your winners, Bobby Roode and James Storm, the Syndicate.
And there's your winner via pinfall.
If that's the type of action we're going to get all night long, I can't wait to see the rest of the card.
It'll be tough for the next match to be as good, but we shall see. A triple threat match is next. Oh, this is gonna be good.
Making his way to the ring from Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds, Samoa Joe!
One of the baddest dudes to ever play the game. The first two-time NXT champion. A world-traveled, world-class competitor. One of the most well-rounded athletes sports entertainment's ever encountered.
Yeah, the scenery may have changed in Samoa Joe's career, but the attitude is still the same. Samoa Joe does what he wants, when he wants.
A very dangerous man.
And his opponents, first, from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 237 pounds, Kurt Angle!
The wrestling machine.
One of the all-time greats, Kurt Angle. A true treat to watch in the ring. Multi-time world champion.
And from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 265 pounds, Marty Brown.
Guys, the upcoming triple threat match should be nothing short of spectacular.
Yeah, especially considering what a victory could do for the career of the superstar who walks out of here with the win.
I would be remiss if I didn't mention, and it's important to remember amidst the chaos of a triple threat match, that victory can be achieved in many different ways, and that it's every man for himself.
I would love if we put somebody like a Pat O'Connor or George Hackenschmidt in a time machine to get their thoughts on a triple threat match like this.
Kurt Angle has earned medals, championships, and a Hall of Fame ring. The Olympic hero does not play second fiddle to anyone in that locker room.
Byron, you forgot to mention that he won an Olympic gold medal with a broken freaking neck.
I was going to mention it.
Hellacious power slam.
That's how you wear down your opponent.
Torture your opponent's neck. I like it.
This might be it. Oh, my. Look at this. Boom. Nice. He goes for the cover. And there's the kick out by Samoa Joe.
Too soon.
Oh, great height. Harsh impact.
Oh, repeated kick. When it comes to Falls Count Anywhere matches, for my money, there are few better than the November 2016 battle between Charlotte Flair and Sasha Banks.
Boom, what impact! Incoming! Speaking of that classic Charlotte-Sasha encounter Corey mentioned, we should add that it was the first time ever that the Women's Championship changed hands in a Falls Count Anywhere match.
And guys, I will never forget the image of Charlotte tapping out to that unique bank statement in the crowd, surrounded by the WWE Universe.
He's looking a little weary here. This is not where he wants to be right now, guys.
Yeah, he's clearly not on the right side of this match right now, which is a little surprising to me.
Gentlemen, of the three of us, I don't have much argument over who is the bravest because Corey has actually been in the ring with Samoa Joe.
Well, I consider myself brave, as should any competitor who steps in front of Joe, but there aren't too many men who want to go blow for blow with the human wrecking ball. That's a lesson I learned the hard way.
We know recounting Corey's experience with Samoa Joe is painful, but it should serve as a warning to Joe's future opponents.
Yeah, Samoa Joe's opponents are victim to rapid-fire strikes. For a man his size, Joe is terrifyingly fast. So challengers should always be on guard. And guys, I think I'm just as brave as Corey.
Let me know when you're ready to come back to reality, Saxton.
Our WWE roster knows anytime you enter a ring with Samoa Joe, it's career-threatening. In fact, we all learned immediately upon Joe's WWE debut, where he illustrated exactly why he's called the Destroyer.
Remembering back to Samoa Joe's debut, Michael, it was a fitting way for Joe to make an impact on his first night in WWE, making Seth Rollins his first of many victims.
Look, I don't ever agree to injuring another superstar, but you gotta crack some eggs if you want to make an omelet. That night, Samoa Joe was making an emphatic statement as to who he is and what he's here to do. Unfortunately, Seth Rollins' knee was the egg that cracked. Gentlemen, we are bearing witness to the Destroyer, Samoa Joe. He's put the entire WWE locker room on notice. Night after night, he'll beat down your heroes, render them unconscious, and when they wake up, he'll beat them down all over again.
You described Samoa Joe's approach toward the WWE locker room, Corey. The Samoan submission specialist loves to leave a path to destruction, and he's not impressed by anyone in WWE.
It doesn't matter if you're an architect, a demon king, or a big dog. Samoa Joe wants to not only beat you, he wants to put you to sleep.
Real quick, in case we have any newbies watching, a Falls Count Anywhere match means that this contest can literally end anywhere. Simple, right? Even Saxton can understand those rules.
In describing this match, Corey, you said it can end anywhere, which means we could see this match conclude in the ring, the stands, the locker room. Heck, it could even end outside the streets.
And on top of that, it's worth noting that anything is legal in this match, guys. The only rule is there are no rules. Guys, I noticed the demeanor on Samoa Joe's face never changes. That look of disgust, that look of focus, that cold, calculating body language Samoa Joe holds on to maintain his dominance. It's something that has turned Joe's stare into something to fear.
When you made your observation of Samoa Joe's demeanor, Byron, it painted a chilling picture. I can only imagine how frightening it can be to stand across from a man who can intimidate you with just a glance your way.
Well, if you lock eyes with Samoa Joe, you better hope there's a good length of distance between you and the Samoan submission machine. However, if you can overcome that intimidation, you may at least have a chance of surviving.
Well, guys, the referee should have it relatively easy here tonight because, as you know, in a Falls Count Anywhere match, anything goes.
Corey, you mentioned the triple threat rules earlier. Well, this match type became popular in the 1990s when it also went by names like the triangle match in WCW or a three-way dance in ECW. When we talk about a triple threat match, something else about the stipulations that's important to include is that the match can also be contested under elimination rules.
For more than 25 years, triple threat style matches have been mainstays in sports entertainment. Triple threats are utilized to crown a champion, establish a #1 contender, or just to settle a score between three superstars who can't get along. Triple threat matches have also been decided inside 15-foot-high steel cages with ladders and in tag team competition.
Some superstars who have competed in a triple threat match feel it's a good idea to have both a finishing move that brings you to a pinfall attempt on your opponent and a submission move that can make your opponent tap out. Given the chaotic and unpredictable nature of a triple threat, that sounds like a good plan to me.
Byron, before you mention the strategy some superstars have implemented for competing in a triple threat match, and that includes having a finishing maneuver to put someone away for the 1-2-3 and a submission to make them tap out. There are many superstars in WWE who can do just that, which makes them even more dangerous to opponents.
The way I look at it is you can never have enough weapons at your disposal, especially in something like a triple threat match. If a superstar can defeat someone by pinfall and submission, to me, they increase their chances of victory in a match where the odds are against them to begin with.
You know, I'd say the Falls Count Anywhere match was popularized back in the Attitude Era, but before that, I remember Pat Patterson and Sergeant Slaughter's famous 1981 alley fight, which many consider to be the precursor to Falls Count Anywhere.
The triple threat match for the Raw Women's Championship was another example of the incredible competition between the female superstars of WWE. Charlotte was physically dominant and fighting off the challenges of Bayley and Sasha Banks. At one point, the Queen even landed a moonsault on both their opponents at the same time, but the Boss and Bayley put it all on the line and kept fighting.
There were several near pinfalls during this battle, but in the end, as it should be, the Queen exhibited her genetic superiority by fighting off both her challengers. After drilling Bayley with a boot to the face, the Queen pinned the Hugger and retained her Raw Women's Championship.
Real quick, in case we have any newbies watching, a Falls Count Anywhere match means that this contest can literally end anywhere. Simple, right? Even Saxton can understand those rules.
In describing this match, Corey, you said it can end anywhere, which means we could see this match conclude in the ring, the stands, the locker room. Heck, it could even end outside the streets.
And on top of that, it's worth noting that anything is legal in this match, guys. The only rule is there are no rules. Guys, the most important thing for a superstar to remember in a Falls Count Anywhere match is that anything goes. And I do mean anything.
I hope someone uses you as a weapon, Saxton.
Byron, before you mention the strategy some superstars have implemented for competing in a triple threat match, and that includes having a finishing maneuver to put someone away for the 1-2-3 and a submission to make them tap out. There are many superstars in WWE who can do just that, which makes them even more dangerous to opponents.
The way I look at it is you can never have enough weapons at your disposal, especially in something like a triple threat match. If a superstar can defeat someone by pinfall and submission, to me, they increase their chances of victory in a match where the odds are against them to begin with.
When it comes to Falls Count Anywhere matches, for my money, there are few better than the November 2016 battle between Charlotte Flair and Sasha Banks.
Eventually, John Cena and Seth Rollins changed the landscape of the match by doing the one thing they never considered, and that was working together. The Beast survived 3 consecutive AAs from John Cena and a curb stomp from Seth Rollins. Cena and Rollins then went toe-to-toe as one tried to take the other out of the match.
All three superstars suffered an incredible beating, which included Brock Lesnar being treated by